Hello, this is Steve from Solidified.com, and I'm going to try to move through these slides really quickly, but this is going to be an intro to effective search engine marketing. And I'm going to move really quickly, so if you have any questions, feel free to call Solidify. The number should be on the website where you saw this video. But the first question I should ask is, how do you currently advertise online? A lot of businesses will advertise using display ads in newspapers and magazines, and we all know that those types of ads can cost anywhere from $100 for a small local newspaper to thousands of dollars per month. I personally have spent $10,000 running an ad in a nice glossy magazine that is really popular. But the problem with this type of advertising is your customers are seeing your business when they are not looking for you. Another way to market, of course, is billboards, and we probably have a good idea how much those cost. Those are anywhere from thousands of dollars to tens of thousands. If there's a large traffic area on a major artery, it could cost $30, $40, $50,000 a month. And again, people are finding your business when they're not looking for you. And of course, we have the ubiquitous yellow pages that almost every business gets sucked into. I've had yellow page salesmen talk me into spending as much as $4,000 per month for a full page color ad. And of course, when I bought that ad, I was driving a hard bargain, and I got very little traffic for that. And most of your customers don't use yellow pages at all. I live in the country, and I've actually seen yellow pages sitting on the side of the road inside of a plastic bag that the owner never even picked up. So most of your customers are probably using the yellow pages as booster seats. So the best type of marketing today is utilizing the internet. Of course, marketing online, you can actually purchase ads, and the most common way to purchase ads is using pay-per-click. That's where you write a tiny ad, and every time somebody clicks on it, you'll pay $1, $3, $5, $10. There's also organic search, which is what Solidify specializes in, and it's the best type of search because it's the most effective and the most clickable link for people to find. And then of course there's social media, and those are mediums like Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, YouTube. Those are very popular today, and Solidify can help you with that too. I have here a Twitter page of mine, and you can see I have 33,000 followers. That means that every time I type a tweet up in this box right up here and I click the update button, that tweet, that really short sentence, goes across 33,000 people's Twitter page. So that can be very effective in getting the word out about your business. What I want to talk to you today is about local search. Okay? You can see Piper Jaffray in a 2008 research paper found that 30% of all queries online are queries that contain a city, state, or zip code. And there are over 2.6 billion searches performed each month. It's probably more today. This was back in 2008, and you can see that 20% of all mobile searches are for local information. And I learned another fact, and that is that in the first quarter of 2009, there was a 33% increase in the purchase of smart cell phones. So more and more people are doing searches on their phones, and they're looking for your local business. Keywords are the fuel that power the internet. When people do a search in Google or Yahoo or Bing, they type in keywords. And so keywords are tools that customers use to find you, and they're tools that you can use to help customers to find you. And most businesses don't understand how to use keywords, and I'm going to talk to you real quick about that. If people do a search on Google, they generally don't go past page 1. So if your business is not on page 1 for the keywords that you want them to be on there for, they're not finding your business. People generally only look at page 1 when they do a search. So you can see here we have dentist, landscaper, chiropractor, and lawyer. And underneath these columns, I just have a sampling of just 9 keywords, and it looks like I did a typo there in the dentist. you have crowns twice, but you can see these are all potential terms that people might type in. So, you know, they might type in dentist in the city you're in, but they might also type in cosmetic dentist in the city you're in, or they might type in porcelain veneers in the city that they're in, or the zip code. And you want to be there. You want your business to be there when they type in those long tail keywords. Here's another one right down here. I had an accident. Should I see a chiropractor? Well, if this person lived in the city that you're in and you're a chiropractor, wouldn't you want to be number 1, 2, or 3 on page 1 if they type that in? And you can see here, if you're an honest attorney and somebody types in honest attorney, wouldn't you want your law firm to show up? Here's a sample search that I did in the city of Maple Grove. That's the city that I live in. And you can see that there are local businesses here, and all of these businesses service Maple Grove. So if you're a law firm in the Maple Grove area, you want to show up on this map, and Solidify can help you do that, and you want to be one of the firms that show up right here. But if you look down below, this is organic search, and this is the money area. This is where you want to be. Over here on the right, these are the paid ads. And people generally know that these are paid ads, and that these ads down here are there basically from reputation, that they have a lot more credibility sometimes than these ads over here. And if we go to the next page, you'll see I put in a different phrase, find a lawyer in Maple Grove, Minnesota, and you can see that there are very few law firms in Maple Grove showing up in this search. And so there's a lot of law firms in the area of Maple Grove that could do a lot better in their optimization. You don't see the first law firm that was on the other page either in the organic search. Let's look at a different type of business, landscapers. I type in landscaper Maple Grove, Minnesota, and you can see there's a whole bunch of really good landscapers here. And down below here you have a landscaper there and a landscaper there. But what happens if I type in a different phrase? Now look here, we have garden guides and we have tallberglawn.com. Let's go to the next slide. Totally different keyword, Boulder Walls, Maple Grove, Minnesota. And the same landscapers don't show up anywhere. Alright, now the goal of a company like Solidify is to get you to show up, not just here, but maybe have 2 or 3 listings on page 1, so that you almost for sure will get a click if somebody types on that link. So that's kind of a really brief overview of what search engine marketing is all about. It's finding the keywords that are relevant for your business and trying to get you not just on page 1, but as high as possible on page 1, and hopefully with multiple listings on page 1. So that is what search engine marketing is, and it can really explode your business. And you can see here what's involved in search engine marketing. It's promoting your business, engaging with your customer, and we can talk about that process later, optimizing your website so that it gets onto the page 1 of the search engines, and then measuring the results, both on return on investment and on traffic. So give us a ring if you have any more questions. That's your brief overview on search engine marketing.